Dr. Asia-Usec, our Group General Manager, LPP, MAED, MBA. That's a lot of letters coming after your name. Samantalang ako, after all my experiences professionally, ang maidadagdag ko lang, Joee Guilas, ABS, CBN, PTV, RBN. Yun lang po ang letters na dadagdag sa dito. Pwede rin naman RCBC, PNP. Okay. But anyway, that goes to show you just how professional your management team is. You have a very professional leader in Dr. Usec. What about a round of applause for him? Of course, I'd like to acknowledge as well Mr. Angel Boy Kaputan, Dr. Linda Mongdaya, Ms. Yuna Papitle, Mr. Alex Gabatilio Jr., Mr. Jerry Racumos, Mr. Ralph Torres. He's a good friend. We have worked together in Newport World Resorts, formerly Resorts World Manila, and he's the one who actually invited me to speak to all of you this morning. And since we go a long way, Ralph, let me warn you and the people around us, this is going to be one long speech. And if they get bored, it's not my fault, it's all your fault. Mr. Christopher Hart Ocampo, Ms. Maria Gracia, and Mr. John Daniel Chua, maraming salamat po. I got to experience the kind of hospitality service that you provide at this facility, and I would have to say you're on your way to becoming an A1 facility. So give all of you a round of applause. To our partners, VS partners, our dear friends from the media, I can see all of them, the members of the Philippine Movie Press Club joining us this morning. They're my good friends. They actually did honor me with an award 2 years ago. They chose me as their best male news anchor in the BNBC Star Awards. I owe them a lot and I love each one of them. Thank you for coming in very early, wearing those beautiful baroks, Filipiniana out there. Thank you so much. Our guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Well, first of all, I'd like to thank the organizers of this event for the kind invitation. I am pleased to be here with you today, especially at this beautiful new venue near the center of Quezon City, the VS Hotel and Convention Center. First impressions first. As I mentioned, I got to experience that firsthand last night when I checked in and actually occupied one of your rooms or one of your suite rooms last night. And I have somehow got around the facility before the program started. And I should say that this space not only caters to leisure and business travelers, it also champions health, wellness, connection, and the pursuit of a meaningful lifestyle, all in one place. Kudos to all of you for that unique selling proposition. Congratulations. Well, today I have been asked to speak on a topic that resonates deeply with me. I was asked to talk about creating impactful partnerships and driving engagement. As head of the Strategic Partnerships and Engagement Division in the Office of the Special Assistant to the President for Investment and Economic Affairs, or OSAPEA, this is the core of our work. Our unit manages the Office's strategic communications for the government's economic team, whose core responsibility is to bridge the gap between complex economic policies and the diverse stakeholders who rely on them. Through my work, I ensure that every Filipino, from policymakers and investors to local communities and the general public, clearly understands how government initiatives translate into tangible economic benefits that improve their lives. Kailangan na iintindihan ng tao kung ano ang ginagawa ng pamahalaan para sa buhay nila. Yun po ang aming ginagawa sa aking tanggapan. I shall also be drawing some insights from my previous life in the private sector not too long ago. As Vice President and Head of Corporate Communications, the country's pioneer integrated resort. I believe most of you will get valuable realizations and epiphanies from a company that somehow shares with you the same target market, a similar business interest, and come to think of it, some identical product and service offerings. Pareho, parallel yung ating offerings dun sa pinanggalingan kong pribadong kumpanya at ang VS Hotel and Convention Center. Today, allow me to share 3 key principles I've made my team embrace in creating partnerships and engagements that work both in my past and present professions. I call these the basic truths of partnerships and engagements. Let's take up the first point. At the foundation of any endeavor to make a difference is the art of building relationships. Right at the heart of every relationship is trust. And it begins with genuine human connection. But trust alone isn't enough. Hindi pwedeng kapag nakilala mo ang isang tao, hihingin mo na kagad sa kanya ang pagtitiwala niya. May kinakailangan, may requirements in order for you to earn that trust. A company must give its audience a clear RTB, reason to believe, a compelling explanation of why it exists beyond just products and services. When a company shares its why, its core purpose and values, it creates a deeper emotional connection that inspires loyalty and trust. This clarity helps people understand and believe in the company's mission, turning simple interactions into meaningful partnerships built on authenticity and shared purpose. In my previous company in the hospitality industry, for instance, the moment we established our why as a business, we immediately buckled down to work on turning such vision into reality. We recognize that we are most often given just one chance to please or displease our customers. Isang pagkakamali lang sa pagbisita ng isang customer sa ating establishmento, maaari mo siyang mapabalik o maaaring hindi na siya bumalik. When the latter is served, the chances of a repeat business can suddenly become nil. Wala. Walang pag-asang babalik kapag bad experience ang kanyang natamo sa pagbisita niya sa ating establishmento. We believe that statement so much. Na-pressure kami nung time na yun, at tipong kailangan sa unang pagkakataon na ma-meet natin ang ating customers, we must thrill them right away. We believe in that so much that we turned it into a reality by exerting great effort, analyzing what our markets really desire. Customers nowadays have become more conscious of how our business actions affect the environment. They are now more appreciative of local content. Knowing these led us to undertakings such as an internationally acclaimed environmental and sustainability campaign, and produced several award-winning and commercially successful stage masterpieces. Puro po Philippine content ang aming inilalaman. Hindi ko na iisa-isahin ang mga titulo dahil siguro naman narinig nyo yung mga musical productions na na-stage natin sa pinanggalingan natin ng institution. In government, this administration is exerting great effort to leave a remarkable and lasting legacy to the Filipino people. Given that why, kung yun ang gustong matupad ng ating pamahalaan, yung why na yun, yung mag-iwan siya ng magandang legasiya, do believe that all will be done to uplift the lives of every Filipino. That's what we're working on day by day, minute by minute. To achieve our goals, we have been mandated to work and collaborate as one team to take on a whole of government approach to eventually fulfill the why we have set early on. Is there anything more beautiful than threads moving together for a shared purpose? Now, given this commitment and wide consciousness we have in government, believe that things will be done, things will get done. Second point. With a bedrock of trust in place, basically with a clear why in our heads, communicating that vision becomes the next horizon. This is where we articulate the why and what. Communicating what we stand for is a necessity. Even the best tasting burger, try to imagine this. If you have a product, if it's the best tasting burger in town, that will not sell and be appreciated if no one will talk about it. Aanhin mo yung masarap ng formulation ng burger na ginawa ng ating F&B team kung wala namang mag-uusap tungkol doon. Hindi naman siya pag-uusapan, ang makakatikim lang tayo-tayo. This is why we need to be effective in communications. We also need to partner with the media. Ayan. Some of my very best friends are in this group. In our office, that means consistently and strategically communicating our economic vision, progress, and our accomplishments. Allow me now to share with you what this administration has achieved in the past 3 years. Our economy is growing by 5.6%. That growth was posted in 2024. It is the second fastest in Southeast Asia and one of the best in the world. Palagi ko, dapat pinapalakpakan natin yung second na tayo sa buong Southeast Asia. Tapos, one of the best in the world. Sa oras pong ito, habang nagsasalita ako sa inyo, ang tawag po ng ibang mga bansa sa Pilipinas, the economic superstar of Asia. I would also like to share with you the continued decline in inflation. It is now at 1.3%, the lowest since November 2019. Anong ibig sabihin ng mababang inflation? Ibig sabihin nito, this increases your purchasing power and the benefits na makukuha ng ating mga nagnegosyo. Ano nga ba ang pagtingin ng ibang bansa sa Pilipinas? One of the accomplishments is our improving investment grade, coming from the various foreign credit rating agencies. Umaabot na po ang marka ng Pilipinas ngayon sa rating na A-. Umaabot na po tayo sa letter A. Dati po mababa tayo. C, B, tayo po ang A- na. This reflects macroeconomic stability, high economic growth path, and continuous fiscal improvements of the government. Very recently, we also created or enacted the Create More Act, a landmark tax reform that offers investors long-term fiscal incentives, a combination of income tax holidays, enhanced deductions, and special corporate income tax. Beyond all the numbers, maaari kong i-share ko sa inyo lahat ng numero na pinagmamalaki ng gobyerno sa mga oras na ito, sa mga panahon ito. Pero maaari kong walang saysay yan. Maaaring mabore ko kayo. Pero, ano nga ba ibig sabihin ng mga numero ito? Our message is this. The Philippines is open, ready, and rising. And we are working with our partners to ensure this message reaches the right audiences, including investors, business leaders, industry players, and most especially, bawat isa po sa atin, the Filipino people. Maniwala po kayo, umuunlad na po ang ating ekonomiya. Mararamdaman po natin ito. Finally, we embrace the wisdom found in celebrating wins and learning from challenges. The path to success is never a straight line. It is shaped by challenges, teamwork, and the drive to keep going. We don't succeed alone. We do it together. When we win, we make sure to celebrate and thank the people who helped us get there. A simple thank you, a message of appreciation, or a thoughtful gesture goes a long way in reinforcing collaboration. So nakita ko kanina yung mga team leaders. Tumayo ditong lahat. wala dapat nag-iisang superstar. Nandiyan ang ating general manager. You should be like a symphony, an orchestra. Meron kayong conductor, a musical director. But all of you, in order for you to play beautiful music, you should work together. May kanya-kanya kayong instrument na hawak. Walang nagsistick out na tunog. Blending and harmony should be there. However, how we handle challenges is equally important. Sometimes a message is misinterpreted or misinterpreted, or a quote is taken out of context. When that happens, we reach out, clarify, and guide. Mistakes are not barriers, but building blocks or even stepping stones, opportunities to grow, recalibrate, and deepen trust. Both wins and setbacks are part of the journey. What matters is how we respond and how we carry on and move forward, again, together. Kaya yun naman ako maging personal ngayon. Kanina I talked about the country, about the economy, about what I did in my previous job. Allow me now to go a bit personal. This event's theme, creating a lifestyle, resonates with me far beyond my work in government. I have been living with stage 4 chronic kidney disease since 2009. My mother passed away in 2009, the same year I was diagnosed to be CKD stage 4. And my brother also died a year before that, in 2008, both from the same illness. After losing them, I decided to get tested myself. I was shocked to learn that I had inherited the same condition and it was already at an advanced stage. Since then, I made a decision to live differently. I enrolled in a gym, committed myself to a healthy and purposeful lifestyle, exercising regularly, taking my medications, eating right, supporting my body with good and proper nutrition. A little more than 2 years ago, I also started trying new treatments like stem cell therapy. I should be doing it again sometime soon. But perhaps more importantly, I embraced the power of positive mindset and anchored myself in constant prayer. By God's grace, 16 years later, I am here before you, thriving and well, and in fact, as I believe that I'm getting better and better each passing year. This chapter in my life has taught me that even in the face of a daunting illness, the human spirit possesses an incredible capacity for transformation. This challenge of mine has become an invitation to discover my inner strength. It has allowed me to find a path through the darkness. It has led me to a more profound understanding of my purpose in life. And so, it is with this very understanding of the importance of good health that I truly appreciate what VS Hotel stands for. It is a sanctuary for well-being, camaraderie, and meaningful human connection amid the fast-paced life of Metro Manila. It is sad that people often say they don't have the resources or time to prioritize their health. But the truth is, if we don't focus on what matters on our health, we eventually run out of both money and time. Poor health has its costs, and time becomes even more fleeting when our lives are cut short. It's encouraging to see that VS Hotel offers spaces that support not only physical fitness but also improves the quality of our lives. I'd like to also point out that as far as this administration is concerned, launching the new facilities timely and a step in the right direction. Tourism is among the 8 priority sectors of the government, including semiconductors and electronics, mineral extraction and processing, pharmaceuticals, food and agriculture, steel, renewable energy, and infrastructure. For that, maraming salamat po, VS Hotel and Convention Center. Now, as we reflect on the importance of partnerships and engagement, let us also recognize that these are not just tools for work, they are foundations for nation building. Through strong partnerships, we align our efforts. Through meaningful engagement, we amplify impact. Together, these lead to shared growth in our institutions, our industries, our economies, and the lives of the people we serve. So let us keep cultivating relationships and building platforms that bring us closer to our goals. As we do so, let us promote a lifestyle that embraces both achievement and well-being. Tomorrow, we celebrate Independence Day, our country's 127th. A moment to honor our freedom as a nation. But let us also commit to pursuing personal independence. We should be free. We should set ourselves free from sickness, from disease, fear, doubt, and anything that holds us back from living our best lives. Maraming salamat for this opportunity. May we be inspired to be building meaningful partnerships and all live a life that nurtures our dreams, strengthens our spirit, and brings peace to our everyday journey. Let us all live well, live with purpose. Dare I say, let us all live confidently beautiful lives with a healthy body, mind, and heart. Maraming salamat. Mabuhay po tayong lahat. Isang mapagpalayang umaga.
Thank you so much, Yusek Guilas, for that inspiring message. Your